Shopify checkout page customization. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be telling you how you can customize your checkout page. So having said that, let's just jump into the video. So there are a couple of things that you can do this. So first things first, if you have a free account, you won't be able to access the checkout customization options. That is only available to users that have actually purchased the plan. You can't get that on the free plan, so that page won't be available. So for example, I already have it, so let me just show you. If I come over here onto the customization, so this is how it looks like, right? Pretty simple checkout page, nothing too crazy. How do we edit this? Well, there are a couple of ways to do this. You can see right here, payments currently not available because I haven't activated them. That's fine, you can activate them later on, but here are a couple of things that you can do to go ahead and elevate it. So for example, you can add a logo, you can add background images, change up some of the colors over here, a couple of more background images, and you can also check out the one page layout. So you want the one page, there's also 3-page, so it's a 3-page step checkout. If you want that, you can go with that. You have some other options like address auto completion and stuff like that, right? So pretty simple, nothing too crazy. Pre-built pages are gonna be similar to this. You can use different themes to go ahead and see which one you like better. Different themes is going to offer you different customization options and different looks and feels. So for example, if I exit from this theme and I go into the Horizon theme, which is like the new default theme for Shopify, because I don't know, they changed stuff to it, they updated it, and this is now their default theme. It took me somewhere else. I just wanted to see the cart. All right, so see, this is the checkout page, and this is the cart page, and this is the checkout section. So if I click on this button, it should take me to the checkout page. Or is it not active yet? Okay. All right, so I think I need to first activate the theme. So let me go ahead and publish this theme, apply that theme, and then we'll check it out. All right, so this is the project page for this theme, and it's actually this exact same thing, so I guess there's not a whole lot. I thought it might be a little bit different because we have a different theme, but not. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump right into the main option. So first things first, I'm gonna come over here underneath online store, going underneath themes, and here instead of customize, click on the 3 dots and then go into edit default theme content. Now once you're over here you'll see the checkout and systems. You click on over here, and here you can edit and add a bunch of different options that previously weren't available. So for example, you've got submit for review buttons over here, submit for review notice, go back. You've got all these different options that you can add. You also have, if I go ahead and switch on the search bar, if I search for alternate, here you've got alternative payment currency. Here you can add different payment currencies if you want. You've got alternate payment currency total menu, checkout, express. Here you've got 2 options. So here you've got or pay another way, or you can add all these different options. So if you have multiple options, you can go ahead and add them over here by adding the text buttons over here, depending on what you want. And you can add a bunch of different options using the theme settings or the theme content, right? All right, so there was an update, so I had to update the theme. As you can see right here, it just says the updated copy. So now if you go ahead and click on the customize, you can now go ahead and customize it. So there are a couple of simple options, right? So if I click on and go to the checkout page, here I can go ahead and add some of these options like logo. I can add like a background image. So let's go ahead and do that. So first is going to be image number 1. Here you can pick any image you want. So you can either drag and drop it over here, and you can find some of these images either on Google or go to pexels.com, and here you can find a bunch of different options. So let's say we want photos, right? We want background photos for checkout. So let's say checkout. Let's see what we get in the checkout section. So we get all these different options. So you can select one of these images. So you can select one of these images if you want. Different images. Some are pretty decent, some aren't good, like this one or this one looks pretty nice. So, and this one as well. So let's go ahead and download this one. Or actually, let's go ahead and download this one, the cactus. I think it'll look pretty cool. So let's go ahead and download that one. And now that we have downloaded it, let's go ahead and upload them. So let's see what this one looks like, and also upload the other one. And once we have uploaded, let's go ahead and select this image and click on done and see how it looks like. So now this is the background image we can see right here. So this is how they look like, and we can go ahead and change the text color. This is the color for the overall theme store, right? It's white. We can go ahead and change it to black or gray depending upon what you want, but I think white looks okay. And this one as well, this is for the other image, we'll keep that white. And then over here, the typography, the text color overall, this should also change. I don't know why it's black, but yeah, here we have the typography and the body, so we can change the different options. You can see right here we're changing the fonts for the body, and this one is for the headings, but I don't see any option right here. We've got fields, we can go with transparent or whatever. We have other options as well, but no option to actually change the color of the text, which is weird. So unfortunately, I don't think you can change the text, the color of the text, but you can change the background. So let's go ahead and change the image to something white or something lighter so that we can actually see what's going on in the back. See how this one would look like. Okay, this one is a little bit better, but still not that great. What if I used a totally different image like this one or like this one? You know, let's try this one. It has kind of looks okay, but still would prefer a something, yeah, a white one is okay. I think maybe if we add the secondary image in the other section, that would look really cool. So for example, if I just put this image here, I think that would look cool. And here we can maybe change the accent colors. Okay, so we can't change the accent colors. We'll go with the blue. The buttons, where are the buttons? I don't see the buttons, but it is what it is. And then finally we have error. I guess error is okay. And headings, body, and then we also have the 3-page checkout. So if you click on the 3-page checkout, this is how it would look like. We can add these options right here. And then if we click on continue to shipping, then we will have the shipping option right here where we can set up the shipping. And then if we click on continue, we can set up payments. So if we want, we can go with this one, but totally depends on you. But most popular is the one page where just put everything in one page and then you just pay. Now we could go with this one. There is another cool thing which is over here. This is the instant. All right. Now in instant, you can see right here, we have all these different options. Here you can create different options and different pages for your Shopify website. So for example, if I were to go ahead and select, let's say cart, or maybe if I wanted to go ahead and create a checkout page, there should be one over here, but I don't think it is. Thought it would be, but you can create a page over here. You can see this is a product page that was available over here. I can go ahead and use this one. And you have all these different options as well to go ahead and select one of the theme options. So you can even have element presets, landing pages, product pages, theme sections. You know, you got all these different options, and these are the product ones. These are the banners. These are like the categories over here. And if you click on show more, you can have all these different ones. In miscellaneous, you have all these different options. So you could use one of these pages. You can see there's the FAQ page as well. If you don't have that, you can go ahead and do that. So you can, go ahead and use some of these pages as a checkout page or whatever you want. You can edit it as well. Although the default one is pretty cool. You can add it, and I think it's directly built into Shopify, so there's not a whole lot of customization options, which is kind of sad. I wish I could change the colors of the text though, but I don't see any option. There is the checkout over here, customize app blocks over here, but there's nothing else over here. I could maybe add apps over here. So if I were to go ahead and add apps, maybe I can go ahead and change it. Let me actually leave and see what type of apps do we have. So if I click on the ad section over here, oh, something is wrong with the Shopify. All right. So in the Shopify section, we have all these different options, right? So we have this option right here called Checkout Plus. It does offer some customization options. You can see right here, customer accounts, and customize your thank you and order status page, provide the ability to add gifts, messages, customize payment, shipping methods, and everything else. So it does offer a few customization options, but there's always more. So Quickify is also one of the ones that is really popular. You can add custom fields. You can add all these upsell product options, and you can add discount sections, but you can see overall it'll still be exactly the same because the one that we are using is built in. So yeah, there you have it. That's how you do it. That's how you customize the Shopify checkout page. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications, and I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.